freaking early for me. Okay? It is, okay, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, or, but I have been up since a quarter after 9, and that is not my time of the day, okay? That is just so, this is not my time of the day. I am so exhausted, but I need to share my escapades with what's going on while I am by myself in my boyfriend's house, okay? And making products because I'm a lunatic. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Rachel. How you doing? Okay, listen. Okay, I know, right? Okay, someone was saying it had to do with sex and it had nothing to do with sex. Hey, Star, how you doing, love? So someone said, oh, it has to do with sex. I just went over the comments from last night. And I'm like, actually, no, it had nothing to do with sex. But kind of. It was we hadn't had sex, and I got like woman's blue balls. And then we went somewhere and I held my bladder for an extended amount of time. And so there it is. So if you didn't, if women, if you ever as a woman have had like blue balls, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you will learn sooner or later. You're not turned on right by the right person. And that there was no physical contact, people, okay? Well, maybe there was kissing, but that's it, y'all. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Debbie. So how you girls doing? So listen to me, okay? Y'all know this is not my time of the day. Now this, okay, in this motherfucking house, okay? All right, let me tell you. In this house, he's got a bathroom upstairs and a bathroom downstairs. But on the level of the kitchen, there's no bathroom. Okay, I live all on one floor. One floor. As a sick person, I would never get like multi-levels, and like the laundry's in the basement and the fucking bedroom's all the way up there. I was like, oh my God, right? So here I am running up and down those stairs last night. Now I'm trying to do it the best I can. Now let me explain to you something, okay? And anyone who comes, hey Irene, anybody who comes from a family of like when you was afraid of your parents, like you were thoroughly fucking afraid of your parents, you know how to run around your house on your tippy toes without making a fucking noise. You know who you are, right? You know who you are. You know who you are, right? So now this is what's happening because when you doing something and you want to just do it fast, you digress. Okay, this is why you never ever tell a lie, because if you go and tell somebody something like, and then you get like in the motions, you will digress and you will actually tell the truth. Hey to, I have YouTube up. Hey, hi, how are you doing? I can see your things. So now I'm running up and down the stairs like a fucking ballerina, okay? And coming back down here and trying not to be out of breath and come back online and talk to you guys. Holy shit. So let me explain to y'all what happened then after that, all right? So y'all know, right? Hey, John. Hey, John Parisi. This is what I do nowadays. So, so we get offline, right? And we sit down to enjoy the spoils of the evening. And We were so fucking stoned. Let me explain to you, okay? This man talked my ear off for like 2 hours after. And he was just, but he was stoned. Now, I was stoned too, but I like, I not that much. Like, that's not, I'm never like that much. But I was definitely like, oh man, this is really, I get out of pain where most people who are smoking or, whatever. Hey, Heather, hey, Becky. He doesn't, like, this is a recreation thing for him. A little bit on the pain, but more on the recreation. He was fucking lit up like a fucking Christmas tree, I tell you. Okay, so, oh, holy shit. So now after that, running up downstairs, he heard something in my car today. So he made me get up at the crack ass of fucking dawn to take my car over. And this is so great. This is a great boyfriend. Oh, he's so wonderful. This is great, wonderful. But he drags me out of the bed at 9:15 to take my car, and then I gotta go into a store. And y'all, I get up to the damn fucking counter, and the girl wants to be like chipper to me. I'm not even awake yet. I don't even want to be alive yet. I ran up the stairs 12,000 times, and then he talked to me for 2 hours. I was exhausted. And we were too fucking lit to do anything. We just laid. He said he wanted to go to sleep, but the marijuana, he talks. So I thought, yay, I'm going to go to sleep. And so that's where we're hitting. And it just, and we as women, I was hoping, there was a part of me that was hoping that my nighttime tincture would put me to sleep, because that's happened when, like, he's been working on me and I fell asleep. So I was kind of hoping that maybe I would fall asleep on him. Because at some point he was just talking about nothing. And that just happens. But I didn't want to fall asleep at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I want to hear what he has to say no matter what. It's a new relationship. I want to be able to hear that. So, oh my God. Running up and down the stairs. So, yes. So after doing all that, listening to all that, I didn't get into sleep until like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Right? And then I had to, like, I got to be up at 9:15 on a vacation. On a vacation. I cannot do that. I don't want to do that. Hey, Vanessa. Sorry if I haven't said hello to you guys if you came in. All right, so now let me explain to you what's going on this morning. As a result of all of this last night, I had to get some gummies done today. Now, if I would have been able to keep my car, I would have just woken up at my normal time, went to the store, got the products for the gummies, put the gummies in, went to the post office, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm not in my house, okay? I'm in the boyfriend's house, okay? I'm not in my house, okay? I'm in the boyfriend's house, okay? So I'm looking through his stuff to, use, and at home, and I will show you, okay? At home, and I will show you, okay? At home, anybody who watches my regular stuff knows that I have 2 silicone. Okay, so I've already been cooking for like a couple hours. And I didn't get online in the first place, because I'll tell you. So, I have, at home, I have 2 silicone of these. 2. I have 2 of them, right? But they're clear, and they're the ones like this. The new ones like this. You know what I'm saying? Well, my stupid ass decided I was going to make gummies, right? And I was making the person's specific flavor, right? spatula. Thank you, spatula. And I use this one from Grandma's days. Now it looks like this. And do you know what's in those gummies? Do you know what's in those gummies? Pieces of plastic. So I realized this. I'm kind of going like this now. I should have turned online right away, but I was so exhausted that I didn't want to talk to anybody right yet. I wasn't ready. Hey, Victoria. I wasn't ready to talk to people, and I should have because I melted. So now I gotta eat those motherfuckers. Just saying. So I can't give them to anybody because I look down and I'm like, oh, it looks like I got it. Like, I really do pay attention, but it looks like, I don't know if y'all can see that, like right there. It looks like I got the piece out. But I don't know what else I might have, I don't know what else that I might have left in those gummies. So I'm thinking, should I just tell the person I melted the spoon, and do they want that flavor, because it was the only one of that flavor and I don't have a fucking car to go back to the store. So I'm like, well, I am never ever gonna give anybody anything that has plastic. That's just stupid. Just because they like that flavor, no, they can change their flavor. I'm like, ah. So now I have made one flavor. Wait, I'll show you. This is the shit. And you know what? And then on top of it, okay, my house has electric on the stove. Okay? Electric. This is gas. Things happen differently on gas, and I need to inform you people about this. Like, there is so many different things that is happening to me today, and I am too fucking tired for this. Like, oh my God. All right, I'm sorry for yelling at y'all at this time of the day, but this is my life, so, if you're here, you want to be here. So let me show you the red one first. All right, so this is the one that I possibly lost some plastic in. Fuck. Hey, Courtney. I am going to keep it. All right, here we go. All right, someone said it looks like a placenta. Hey, Claudia, how you doing, my love? How you doing, Courtney? All right. So I can't really see if there's any of the spatula in there, but I can't give this to anybody or share it with anybody because there might be plastic in it. Yes, John, how are you, love? Thank you, Debbie. Hey, Camille. All right, so here's the placenta one that I might have gotten plastic in. All right, so now I have to, so I'm just going to throw that one there. Fuck. I have to eat it and make sure, just make sure I watch out for the plastic. So I'm actually going to put this to the side, really, because I'm going to put the new one up here, and then I'm going to do... All right. I'm afraid that this is not going to stick well here, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'll put it in the refrigerator. Let's put it in the refrigerator. When you start cooking with this stuff seriously, when you're in a space where you can cook when you can make a gallon of tincture and then you can cook 32 desserts and you don't care. I'm like, I'll just fucking throw it out. I'll just throw it out. And there's been people that have been in my house that are like, oh, don't you dare throw that out. I'm going home with that. I'm like, yes, you are. Because you know what I'll do with it? I'll feed it to my fucking dogs. The two older dogs, I have them on marijuana because they wake up in the nighttime and they got all sorts of fucking problems. So I put them down for the night. Hey, Daniela. Hey, Jill. How are you? It's fucking early and I'm tired and my boyfriend made me fix my car today. So I'm stuck at home with no car and yeah, I didn't even take a hit, but let me get... Let's see, what do I even have? All this yelling with, oh, this is my whole story of today. All right, wait. Oh, look at this. I have a ready-made hit that I made last night that he didn't take. All right, let's take a hit. So, okay, so now I have the blue one. Let's do a hit first, and then, because I didn't do that. Let's do a dab. I don't like to say hit. You know why I say hit because that's what I used to say when I was a kid. But I don't like saying hit because, why? Because, oh, what the hell is that? It's a coffee machine. See, I'm not in my fucking house. I don't know what the hell the beeping is. I'm like, what? I got to put down this freaking heat. All right, what was I going to do? I forget. What was I fucking doing? I forget. All right, we're going to do the... Oh, I was saying the dab. So, I want to say dab, and I want to make sure that I always should say dab, because I medically do this. And a lot of times people will... Okay, what y'all don't understand is that... When I get up here and I do all these freaking stupid lunatic crap with you guys, okay, this is who I really am with no medication, okay? The marijuana allows me to be who I am, not because of the marijuana that I hide behind it, but because my pain goes away. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really, in my brain, get so high. Last night, it's very rare that I get stoned, and I was for sure last night. All right, let's do this bowl. There's music in the background. I had to work those because they're speakers that are old, which is freaking wonderful, but you have to like work them in a certain way. All right, so I'm going to show you the goodies from last night after we smoke a bowl. Everybody get your bowl out. It's fucking early. It is so early. I am so tired. Okay, so we did... All right, let's do this. Okay, cheers, everyone. Good morning, and cheers. I have in here, I don't remember what I put in here. I probably put Granddaddy Purple flour and Granddaddy Purple crumble is what I did. Which, y'all, you know, I'm not a fan. You know that I like to bake. So let me just get my vape pen. I just don't want to take out the big I don't want to take out the big gun because, yo, I'm fucking tired. I am so tired. Oh, so, but on Friday night when I do this, I have you all set up here right now. And I don't know how I'm going to show you my cooking, whatever. But it's I'm going to make it work out. All right, the question is, because I have YouTube up as well. Hey, Corinne. I'm up and it's early. The question is, How did it feel being stoned? When you get an edible stoned, it's like it goes to the next level of things where you, for me, all I want to do is sleep at that point. So it's not like it's not like I get goofy or I want to talk or anything like that. When I get like that stoned, bye. Bye. That's why I was struggling talking to him last night, because listening. I did not talk. And I think he wanted me to talk with him, but then he kept on talking about, I don't remember. I don't remember, y'all. So, all right, yo, my throat hurts so bad from, I shouldn't really be smoking that flower. Oh, and my bathroom situation is all good. I just hated that I had to run up and downstairs. Sorry, guys. See, I don't. I can sit here and talk to somebody and smoke for the first of the day and not be any different from what I would normally. Whatever. I don't know. All right, so let me show you the peanut butter squares. I don't want to drop this, so I'm going to do my best to hold it. All right, this is what let me pull that down. I should put it on a plate, but I'm too lazy and tired. Okay, it came out awesome. Awesome. He took it out of the refrigerator this morning, I think, but I'm gonna put it back in. Oh, there goes my gummies. My gummies were sitting on the bottom shelf, and they're on this pan, and it just slid out like it was on a snowboard and went across the kitchen. Yes, it did. All right, let me put this in here. All right, stay. Gotta stay. Stay. All right, I'm gonna put this up here. All right, so now I'm getting the blue one. Okay, so this is the other one that I made. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Brandy. I know, but it didn't fall upside down, so I still get to use it. Okay, this is right from the freezer. Okay, so I don't remember what I just touched. Usually I have washed my hands, but let me just wash them again, because I don't freaking remember what I touched before I start picking on stuff that I gotta touch and cook and all that. Oh, I gotta show you the muffins. Oh my gosh. So he got Chris got into the muffins first, and his had a whole bunch of raspberries in it, and when I opened my muffin, it only had 2 raspberries in it. I was delightfully pleased with the way it tastes, but I was upset that I didn't have those. So from now on, each one will get the even amount of raspberries in each one. Yeah, I don't know what it means to be stoned. I don't really know. Because I could walk right into a doctor's office right now. What the fuck? I sit here and cook you. I cook you guys. See, but not in the morning, people. I'm tired. I sit here and teach you guys, stand here, and teach you guys how to cook after smoking half a gram sometimes. That's crazy. All right. Here's what they look like. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to get one, so let me I'm gonna cut it open because I can see there's two raspberries on side. You see that? Look like eyeballs. Look like eyeballs. Putting it over I'm doing like 12 things at once, I swear. All right, but I need a knife. I need a knife. I need a knife. This is not my house. All right. I don't know. There's jazz on the radio, and I'm not thrilled with it. All righty. Smell it. Smell it. Smell it. I know. So good. All right, so what I did was he ate it straight up, just like this. I put a little margarine on it. He only has margarine. I prefer to use butter. Butter, not can of butter, because I don't like the way can of butter tastes. Like, that's why I use tincture all the time. But these are slamming, guys. I don't know what other word to use or what the hip word for nowadays is, but whatever the hip word for slamming is for nowadays, it's that. It's very good. I really, you know what? My whole thing with the tincture is that, oh my gosh, I got crumbs in here. I hope they shake off. Such a freaking mess. When I cook, it's all about, it's not about how much marijuana I can get into my food and how high I can get. It's about how much pain and suffering can I take away with this item that I'm going to make. So you see the difference? There's a different mindset behind what you do. But what I do. All right, so let's put this muffin stuff away. Let's get rid of that. All right, so here's the blueberry, which I don't have in my supermarket, so I may have to go and get some more. So this is going to be a blue, what looks like a green placenta. And this is when you first pull it out. Oh, shit. It will stick. You got to pull it back real fast. Seriously. Okay, this is what it's like when you first see. I got some muffin in there. Such a dope. You just pull it right out of the... What? I do not get tired of doing that, okay? I never get tired of doing that. All right, down it goes. I'm going to throw it back in the freezer. Because he only has one Pyrex plate. One Pyrex plate. One! I have 4! I could be done by now. But I have to do, because he has 2 pots. He has 2, like, decent pots, so I could do this. It's a guy's house. It is what it is, no complaints, not like that. I'm just saying, when you're in your own environment, you have everything else you need. So it's taking me a long time to get this done, and I figured I'd let you guys see my frustrations. All right, so another frustration. This is all material for me. Okay, so... Y'all know, if you don't know by now, it was blue something berry. I don't know, it's in the garbage now. Blue something berry. I cook on a electric stove at home. Here is gas, okay? The fire does something way different when it comes to cooking this stuff. So I had decided to bring you guys into this particular cooking because of that. I wanted to show you the things from yesterday, and because this is done on this, and now I was, like, obviously I'm melting and freaking utensils up in the first one, and then I was getting used to it. I mean, it came out fine and it's perfect, but it's very, very different. Like, you almost have to, this is why I never counted on, like, I really haven't used, I'm not used to it yet. Let's just put it that way. So, but it is very different than dealing with an electric stove. So, all right, and y'all know I didn't bring my freaking tripod, which so annoys me because now at this point I'm above this. I like for you guys to see it so that you like can see everything. I feel like my quality of video right now is like because I can't get you exactly in the pot. No pun intended, because I did not hear myself saying that before it came out. All right, so what I'm doing is right now I am making, what am I making right now? All right, I am making raspberry. Okay, so you're gonna need 2 boxes, and 3 packets of gelatins. Okay, so this and this. Okay, so I'm gonna get and then a half a cup of water. Half a cup of water. Okay, y'all, I got an issue with measuring cups. Okay, when I put liquid in this one, that seems way bigger. I can fit it all in there. I don't understand. But this one's a half a cup. And when I fill it up to here to half a cup, I swear to you, they don't look like they belong. But somehow it works. It's an illusion. I know it is. I just don't really get the illusion. It just always seems like the same. All right. So let me get some water. Alrighty. I should never bring anything from that bar. Ever. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this into the pots. And throw them in dry and then mix them around and then mix in the gelatin. I'm like gonna mix in all the dry products. So you're gonna throw 2 of these, two. All right, two. All right, so 2 packages of gelatin, or if you are good enough if your supermarket is good enough, like some supermarkets have the double pack in one and it's cheaper, which this store didn't, but in single packs were cheaper. And then they only had the small packages of these. I was like, oh, I don't know how much it all was, but so 2 packages of whatever flavor you want. Mix the flavors, do what you want, go crazy. There's a whole bunch of flavors in this one. Hey, Devin, how are you, my friend? Hey, I want to say Visalia. I'm not sure. Frothy. Frothy. Hey, Len, how you doing, my friend? Oh my gosh, this is one of the things that has to do with fibromyalgia, and you just stutter, and that's stutter. Okay, so While I have all like the correct connection, I don't have like Wi-Fi here. I don't know whatever it is, but just hang on. Like I know we'll go a little bit slow, but so sorry about that. Just go out, come back in, and just catch up back up with me. All right, on the replay, I think it just goes in slow motion or something. I don't know. Hey, Tam, what's going on, my friend? Okay, 3 packages of gelatin. Let's see how I can to use. This is what I don't like. So I'm gonna mix. I'm gonna do the dry mix, and then I'm gonna show it to you guys. It wasn't completely dry in there. I thought it was, but whatever. Whatever. So dry mix, dry mix. Okay, and I really do not like that I can't really quite get to use, wait, there we go. I can't quite get you guys in, I'll try and do the best I can. You can see me here, but it like, I have nothing. I don't even know where to go with. All right, so I have 1 cup of water, and what I'm gonna do is 1 cup of water goes into into all of that dry matter. And now on a electric stove, you are going to put this at 6 medium. I'm pretty sure it's either 5 or 6, but it's like the dead, whatever the dead center is. But here I am on a gas stove, which I never do. So I'm gonna go through that. All right, so I'm just gonna pour out the marijuana. So I'm gonna use tincture. This is what I always use. Much prefer this over butter. And I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup. So 1/2 cup water and 1/2 cup tincture. I'm using hybrid. Hybrid. Always label your stuff. All right, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. I have to take a dab. I'm getting tired on my feet. Okay, so if you've been here from the beginning, you know that I ruined the small spatula, and now I'm going to use the new improved, the bigger one. I'm going to throw the water in, 1/2 cup water. See, I already spilled some. 1/2 cup water. I'm going to do a little mix right before I get the turn on the this is why I don't wake up this early in the morning, because I can't talk. What was I saying? All right, so you get it appropriately mixed. All right, I'm gonna bring y'all to see this. So I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna bring it to show you. See, there it is. Look how beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. All right, put it back there. All righty. And hey, Jean. Hey, Click, Charisse. And someone else. Oh my gosh. No, I've got everybody. All right, so that's what it looks like when you put in the water. Okay, so now we're done. We're not going to do any more water. All right, I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to bring it down to a 3. Maybe I should show you here's what I'm going to do. Show you the volume of what it looks like, that's what I'm starting with. Because, you know, I didn't remember until last night about the fact that, no. I don't know when it was last. You know what? I don't exactly remember what it was. Chris and I were talking about something, and I said, Well, when I cooked, I remembered that when I cooked with a gas stove, which I used to prefer, I always would go by my eyes and not the temperature on the knob, because that would be something that I would so remember. So, all right. So, what we're doing here is I'm just kind of keeping it mixing. You're going around and around and around and around and around and around and around until it gets frothy. And when it gets frothy, you can turn it off and add the cannabis. So now I just got it to go around and around and around and around and around and around until you're like want to beat yourself on the face on the thing. But really all you're trying to do is you don't want to burn the gelatin. So that's what you're doing. I could kind of leave it there for 30 seconds or something and then come back and it kind of be okay and then be able, but when you come back you'll see when you pull it, when you pull it to the side, that some of the gelatin is starting to form. So that's really just all you're trying to do. Is you don't want it, you don't, if you let it sit there, the gelatin will just kind of make itself and it won't stay, you know what I'm saying? You know how, like, if you're making an omelet, you make cooking an egg, right? And the bottom part of the egg cooks first, and then the top, and then that, you know, so then you have to mix it in order for it to go, you know what I'm saying? Okay? I hope you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to give you the same impression on that as for in liquid manner. It is really amazing how you can have something on heat and it be like, I can get it to go be solid and liquid on the same heat. All it takes is some mixing. Same thing with tomato. Hey D, how you doing? Frothy. All right. So it doesn't matter how you mix it. Mix it however you want. If you have OCD, you'll mix it one way and then another way and then this way and then this way. Like, if you have OCD, you'll do certain things a certain way and blah, blah, blah. And if you don't, then you'll just mix it and make sure that it's not sticking. That's it. That's all you're doing. And you can pull down on the sides. I don't really focus. I'm doing it because I'm talking to you about it. But if I was not talking to you guys about it, I really wouldn't be paying attention, I don't think. I'd just be paying attention to what's on the bottom. Yeah. Y'all, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. 4 hours of sleep is just not enough. You know what? I'm not sure when the last time was that I had only, because now it's been over a year since I've been doing my bedtime tincture and have been sleeping straight through the night. Through thick and thin, doesn't matter what I've been going through, doesn't matter happy, sad, mad, whatever it was, suicidal, didn't matter, never suicidal. I have, you know, everybody has those thoughts of, oh, what would it be like, like your worst moments, you kind of like, well, what would be like an earth without me, and what would it be like to have to deal with this, and what would it be like on the other side, but not ever like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, kill myself. I probably think of some good ways to do it, because I always have that way. Hey Larry, how you doing? I always have the idea that if I live too old, that I don't want, like, oh my gosh, I don't put too many parts in me. Let me die when I'm supposed to die. Like, they just putting too many parts in old people. If they can get in them into me when I'm young, that's one thing. But if I'm like 85 years old and they're trying to put hips in me and I can barely fucking function, no. Let me just stay in my bed. Leave me alone. Get me the wheelchair and take me around. Like, hell fucking no. I mean, I want to be putting new parts in me. Just let me die when I'm supposed to. Like, if that's supposed to go, then that's supposed to go. But, like, if I'm young and I had that situation, that's a different story, okay? To me, that's a different story. On my own body, anyway. Like, if it was had, like, if they told me today that I needed to replace a hip, then I'd be like, all right, I'm not fucking, all right. What the fuck? How long is this gonna take? What do I gotta deal with? Seriously? Like, ugh. And then I would have to come up with all good cannabis medications, and then I would have to get them all cooked out beforehand, and oh my God. That would be crazy! But I would do it, but I don't want to do it when I'm 89 years old. No! I am not getting a new hip at 90, 85, 89. No. No, leave my ass alone. I will fix it with cannabis. I will stay in my bed and I will like hallucinate with my cannabis, which I don't do. I don't hallucinate. I just, when I get stoned, I get like, last night I was stoned. All right, I'm going to put this lower because this one is like, this is where it gets there. It's like, I still feel like it's almost, even though I'm going back and forth, I forgot to do this, that I was going to put the heat lower at some point because it's not quite frothy yet. But it's going to be there in like a minute or so. But I'm looking at the bottom thinking, that looks like a layer of gelatin, and it is. So I forgot to lower the heat. And this is what the thing I'm dealing with. Like when, if I was doing this on electric, I could just keep it on one heat and it'd be fine. But this is like having the heat on the bottom of the pot and in one place, and it goes like in the one place instead of all of the places evenly distributed. And usually the middle does not get. The middle is where I'm used to it not getting cooked. What up? What's up, Brian? All right. We are just about there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I have my paper towel that I'm using for the spray. So I use this is his. And all I do is, with this type of stuff, I just do like one spray right in the center and then just use the paper towel to run it all through. I'll show you. All right, so here I got this spray and just run it all on the side there and all in the middle. All right. Now we're getting to the point of frothy. I'm gonna see if you see the difference. See, this is why I like to let you guys be able to see it while I'm cooking it. And I'm so sorry that I do not have my tripod here. I'm so mad about that. So that's what it looks like, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, I'm just going to pull that off the bottom that I'm like talking to you guys. Let me just pull that off the bottom and remelt it. Okay, so that's what it looks like when it's frothy. That word. I have to say it that way because otherwise I won't get it as frothy. Frothy. Frothy is how my accent would say it. So I'm going to turn this off. And now I'm going to put in the cannabis. Now, I could not find a whisk. So I am just using this and I'm just mixing it super fast. Okay, I'll bring you guys over to see what it looks like from the perspective of just having it in there, and then what the perspective is before well, you'll see it going out. All right. So sorry about this, guys, but there we go. So you see it there. So your goal is to you want to start with the spatula, and anyway, you want to start with the spatula and just kind of like get it in there. And then you can go in with the whisk, and because then it gets like thicker and it won't get like splashed all over the place. So once you get it in there, go in with the whisk. So I'm just gonna use this one. You know what? I could be using a fork. I knew there would be something that I would remember to use, that I would be able to use. So, no, I can't do that. It doesn't work for me. My hand doesn't work like that. It's too short. All right. I got it earlier, so it's not terribly difficult. You just have to like do like a mix, 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 mix. Okay, so what you're just trying to do is making sure that the cannabis is completely distributed through the entire treat. Okay, so we're making gummies. I didn't even see that. Did I say that in the beginning that we were making gummies? I have no idea. Y'all, I have no idea. All right. And I really, 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 really want to make sure that everything is evenly distributed. Absolutely evenly. Who's talking to me? Hello, Amy. How are you? Sorry if I didn't say hello to anybody and you're hanging out and you're new. My name is Lisa and I cook cannabis because I'm sick. And because I have fibromyalgia and I've had a brain tumor the size of a grapefruit, and want to get off man-made medicine, and so this is what I do. And people can follow the recipe and be able to like make their medicine less expensive than buying it in like the dispensary. See? Hey John, how are you? I was talking to some people from like my earlier days, and they're like, I never thought that you would be doing this, or who would have thought? Not insulting, not in any way insulting, but everybody's so surprised but so accepting, you know. The only person who wasn't accepting of this, or any men in my life, were never accepting of this, which I don't fucking understand that. But my brother, but not anyone else. Everybody has been embarrassed of it in like past. So, okie dokie. All right, I'm gonna show you. It's going to drip down to her so you can see what it looks like. Alrighty. I'm going to keep it low, but you should all be able to, yes, you can. So look how gorgeous that is. Look at my stomach sticking out there too. Look at that. I look like I'm pregnant. That's my body physique. I get that belly patch right there, that belly sack thing right there. I have a huge rib cage. And then, so it actually my stomach should stick out to where my rib cage does, but from the side, it makes me look like I'm carrying around a freaking pregnant pig in my stomach. All right. Beautiful. I'm not going to eat this because I you learn after a while that don't don't eat the spoon so much when you're cooking. Be careful because man, sometimes you can just overdo it. And with these, the strength of these, I'll overdo it. Put the pot and the spatula right into hot water so that it will come off for you easily. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in the freezer, and I'm going to take out of the freezer. It's magic. It's going to be blue or green or something like that. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. I got to pull it off with a plate now again. Oh, there we go. All right. This is what I'm just so y'all know I'm being very sanitary during this whole thing, so it's not getting like infected with anything. But okay, so this is the gummy. I'm not I wanted to go into the freezer for a bit more. I normally leave them in the refrigerator for about 12 hours before I cut them. So, yeah, so I'm going to put it back in the freezer. So, that's what it comes out like. That's what it looks like when it comes out. Oh, I got to turn this off. Holy shoot. Oh my goodness. I don't like to have water running like that. All right, so you're gonna put it in the freezer, and then you're just gonna go in and you're just gonna pull it out. You can pull it out. You can pull it out whenever you deem fit to pull it out. All right, so when you have the dish in your hand, and I did this at the beginning of the video, is I pulled it out of the dish. So go back to the video, the beginning of the video, and check out what I did. Go on to the replay, and look what I did there. It's actually in the middle of the video because I was just like when I first got online because it's fucking early as all hell. Now, I need to do one more still. I do have the necessity to do one more. What time is it? It is 12:54. I don't know what music has been on this entire time. I've been on 58 minutes. Well, I don't really need to do the other one for another couple of days, and I'm freaking exhausted. So, I think I'm just going to cut it off now. And then it's a clean hour, and that's, you guys got me on a special day. You guys got me on a real freaking special day. And I don't know what's going on with the music. There's like jazz coming in, and there's something else coming in, and all that. I swear, I swear, when I'm over there, it's an old stereo, which is so cool, but it's like it tunes into like UFOs and shit. All right, so I will be online tomorrow night. Tomorrow night on my schedule. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I do not know what I am doing. What am I doing? I think we were supposed to do pumpkin cookies. I got to do something for Halloween. Even though I don't know, I think it's the 31st on a Wednesday, because then I would be doing a show on Wednesday night. Let me see. Let's check it out. Let's see if there's gonna be a Halloween show. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, a Halloween show. I'm going to do a Halloween show from home. We'll have to do something special. We'll have to do something special. I'll have to dress up. I will have to do that. Dress up. Yes. Okay. All right, I'm tired. I'm done. I'm good for the day. I'm ready to go to sleep. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you all so much. Have a great day. Peace.